Okay, so happy Tuesday. This is Tortuga, a Pirate's Tale. What is it? It is. There's turn-based combat. You basically drive your ship around. Well, actually, just play the game and you'll see what it is. So, as you can see, it is taking place in the Mediterranean. Not the Mediterranean, sorry, Caribbean. I don't know why I said Mediterranean. It's Caribbean. Different game modes to start. I don't know what the different game modes are, so we're going to start with normal. You get to pick your portraits. This one is technically the closest to me. You can change the name. So thank you, devs, for that one so much. You can name your ship. And then you can edit your flag too. Put different emblems up there. That one. Make it yellow. Oh, there's actually a rip in the flag over there. It's kind of like, where's that coming from? Put the skull. Too bad you can't make the skull smaller. That would have been nice. Yes, I know the music is loud. It'll get quieter. Reminds you of the Sid Meier Pirates series? Well, because that's where, you know, that's pirates, the famous pirates we all know. It's from the Caribbean. I know they're pirates in other parts of the world, but the more famous ones, like Blackbeard, Redbeard, all those guys, they're all from the Caribbean. Oh, you don't hear the music? Oh, shit. You know what? I forgot to do that. I knew I was forgetting something. Let me finish the app real quick, or this thing real quick. That. And you play the colors of that one, actually different colors like that, so it looks a little bit better. You have the cross. So they only have the 3 backgrounds. We'll do that one, I think. Oh, that actually doesn't look that bad. Kind of like that one. Okay, let me fix the sound real quick. The screen's going to go black for a second. Be right back. Or we're not going anywhere. It's just the screen's got to go black for a second in order for me to make this, or make the change. Where are you? There you are. Can you hear it now? Can you hear the music? To choose St. Kitts or Barbados as a starting point. You got Belize, New Orleans, Turks Island, Barbados. There you go, Barbados, Belize City. So we'll start in Barbados. Why Barbados? Strongest nation, none. Level difficulty, normal. I think we're good. So we're going to have to be running to England, Netherlands, Spain, and France. You can see where they're based out of, it looks like. Spain over here in the west. France to the north. Netherlands here. And then England's down in the southern area, where we're starting. So, Barbados. So why Barbados Hurricane? Hey, Ham, welcome back. Depends on buying this game, happy. Yeah, I was... I've been looking at it off and on for a little while now. And then I had put in a request for it not too long ago, and they were kind enough to give me a key. So, let's starting there. Pirates, there are 2 who usually started as affiliated with our... Ah, okay. Also, this is the same company that does the... was it Port Royale? I think it's the same developer that does that one.
Liberty and riches readily advanced years ago.
No, that's not good.
From the Caribbean to the stifling port taverns of the old world. There it found its way to your
I don't like that.
well.
It was fine earlier. Dun, dun. Oof, it's a CPU hog. I just noticed this is a CPU hog. That's what's going on there.
Now,
yeah, I know the sound is garbled. It's garbled for me too.
And above all, the riches have yet to come. Your crew's already holding the knives. And if all the next raid brings is
that's not
merely
good.
a few...
That is not good. Yeah, it's eating up a lot of CPU. That's why the sound is so garbled. Anyway, he's just telling the story of what's going on. Let's see. Sorry, shutting down some stuff, see if it's going to help.
All by itself. Now that would help you, indeed. But alone on your puny cockle shell, you'd have to be complete.
Weird to be a CPU hog for just a basic... Well, that's the way it works sometimes. I'm just close down some other. I'm just closing some stuff down. Let's see if this helps. Of course, now he's done talking, I think.
Oh, Skipper. You truly pulled out all the stops last night. I wouldn't have thought a human being can drink that much rum. And then your wild ideas that we'll grab ourselves the Spanish treasure fleet. I hope it's clear to you that the crew will take you at your word. Well, you'll get it done all right. But say, you really don't look well at all.
Okay, so we don't look well. That's quite a... You don't look quite... Blah, blah, blah. What's going on? Who are you? Skip tutorial. No, we won't skip the tutorial. So, who are you? Frederick Parker. I'll be damned, it's me, your first mate, you drunkard. If you say that, it must be true. I'm a dangerous pirate, fear me. Not only the memory is gone, but also the mind. Well, that'll be fun. I'm just going to show you the basics. I'm afraid I won't be able to prevent it. Hey, Hobo, welcome back.
Standing straight again. The main thing is you can still steer the ship.
So, yes. Blah, so this is the standard stuff. Steer the ship with the WASD. And zoom in and out, and you can move the camera too. Hangover breakfast is the name of this.
Excellent. Let's sail to that town over there. Always a few merchants romping around towns. We'll grab one for us to warm up.
Approach Barbados. Where's Barbados? Barbados is to the east. We're headed the wrong way. Compass at the oh wait. Is that the compass? Yeah, I think that's the compass. Why is the rum gone? Because we haven't bought any yet. Soon. So you can move at different speeds. The ship can. It either goes like stop, slow, kind of faster, much faster, depending on where the wind is. Are we headed the right way? I feel like I'm going the wrong way. Oh, that's the wind direction. Oops. So where's our actual oh, the compass is there. Ah, gimpy. Okay, so we actually want to go that way. There's north. I was watching the arrow. That's the wind direction. And welcome back, Gray. Got a jar of dirt? No. Instant stop? It's a thing here on the map, but in combat it's slightly different because it's turn-based combat and interesting stuff. Look, it's another not pirate. There's Barbados. I should watch out for the Dutch. They're currently not a problem for us because we're down in the English waters. British, whatever.
Hold it. Stop. We don't want to sail too close to town. After all, we don't want them to see us grabbing one of the merchants. One more quick look around that no military convoys nearby, then up with the black flag. Arr! Off to plunder!
Okay, so lower hand corner, move the cursor over the convoy ahead of us. Press the right mouse button to mark the target. Get closer to the convoy until the attack is started. So the numbers represent the strength of the ships.
They look more like our cup of tea. Get the cannons ready!
Okay, so ship ahoy, blah blah blah. Basically, combat bar here, kind of typical in this kind of games. Start the battle or leave. We will leave battle. Have at them. No mercy. Game like
Ah, yes, the sea battle.
this.
We'll be carrying
Sid
out
Meier's
the
Pirates.
major
It's been a
part of
while.
our trade there. I can smell the gunpowder already. First, take time to make yourself familiar with all the things you see here. When you're done, navigate the ship closer to our friends.
You choose one of the marked squares to move your ship. As you can see, your ship cannot go anywhere because speed, wind, and agility play a major role. So, basically, the white hexes represent where you can shoot. The more white it is, the better the accuracy, I believe. And then over on the left-hand side, these are our current guns. The yellow things, this represents our armor. And of course, there's our hull. And movement points, min and max. Sail damage taken so far is 0, and our crew size is currently at 50 of 65. Okay, so, and our little friend over there is the guy we're going after. He looks like he's already beat up. His hull's at half strength, and he's at 13 crew out of 25. So, let's go get him. And turn, top right, or just hit spacebar. We hit spacebar. Oh, and these are your action points. Basically, can you shoot or do something else? Right now it's just shooting, of course.
They're actually coming toward us? Well done! In the next round, we ought to get within firing range. Then place yourself so that we can tag them with a genuine broadside.
Okay, once your ship has picked up speed, it cannot stop at will. The further you go in one round, the greater your minimum move in the next. This means that you might not be able to stay in the same position for multiple turns. You can also see the minimum and maximum movement on the bottom left. And again, there's our movement point stuff. So, we're moving too fast. Unless we do this. We can do this. Nice little S move, I guess. Move your ship so the enemy is within the firing range of your cannons. The more filled a field is, the higher the probability your cannons will hit. Now select your cannons to fire salvo. So click on the little button down here, and oh, there's just also different ammunition types. Range that are particularly accurate and can cause the most damage. All ships can fire once per broadside each turn. If there are enemies in range of both sides, you can unleash both broadsides in one turn. But you can actually change the ammo too. At the bottom here, we've got regular iron balls. We've got grape shot for doing damage to the crew, and then chain shot for doing damage to the sails to reduce their movement. However, in this case, they're pretty beat up already, so we're just going to use regular ammo and fire.
Direct hit! They won't take that for long. Don't let up, Skipper! We'll send the landlubbers to Davy Jones!
Truck food.
Not bad! Let's see what we've captured.
Carry out like shooting action points, blah blah blah. Worry about that later. Once the armor is gone, you start damaging the hull. You can score critical hits. Stuff. After battle, you need to decide which booty to plunder. So, inspect the loot. So this is what all the stuff. This is what we currently have in our fleet. This is what they had. So we picked up 12 grain, no fruit, some wood, some hemp, tobacco pipes, no tobacco, some cacao, and no grog. So crew usually fills the hold with the first booty they can get their hands on, but you can still adjust stuff.
Hello everyone. My name is Veronica and welcome to Gimpy's Twitch channel. If you are enjoying what you are watching, please click the follow button in the lower right corner of the video screen. That way you will be notified by Twitch when Gimpy goes live. You can also find Gimpy on YouTube where he posts previous episodes and highlights of the stream. Just scroll down under the video screen and click the YouTube button in the About section. Then click the subscribe button to follow. That's it. Thanks.
Yep, thank you, and happy Tuesday. Boarding is coming later. Remember, this is tutorial, so they're teaching us how it is. I've done about an hour worth of playthrough earlier this morning. There is definitely boarding. So, which is kind of cool, actually. The first mate smiles at you. Well, Captain, blah, blah, blah. You talk too much. There must be more to it. That was just a small fish. You are absolutely right. We need more ships, but we don't have anyone who is as well suited to be a captain as you are. It's possible that someone is hanging around in town. Off to town, then.
Well, Captain, let's sail into town to fit ourselves out a bit. We're sure to find a few good seamen in the tavern.
Okay, the black flag is raised automatically when attacking the convoy. It also automatically caught up again as soon as you are unobserved. Certain convoys will chase you as soon as they see your black flag.
Better if we haul down the black flag again. We don't want the people in town to snitch on us right away.
Snitches. Snitches go swimming with the fishes, right? Is that how it works? Also, these show towns down here in the lower right corner, so you can see that stuff, no problem. And
land ho! I always wanted to say that. Remember, Captain? Yesterday, there was rum aplenty here. If we need supplies, we can get them here. First off, I suggest we go to the tavern. My throat's all dried out.
so I think Barbados is a pretty big town by the looks of it. A lot of people walking around. Okay, so top of the screen we've got missions we can do. There's articles of capture. I think this is our missions, right? Win sea battles, and we do 2 of those. Campaign stuff. Blah blah. So there's a quest log.
Everything we plunder or acquire otherwise is stored in the hold. Here's also where you see what our crew wants to consume at the moment. If you unlock those goods for consumption, that increases morale.
You guys are monsters. Goods found in your convoy and to break down your crew's morale are displayed in the hold. In addition, you can specify which goods your crewmen are allowed to consume. Take a very good look at what your crew needs at the moment. These goods are marked with the crew icon. This guy with wearing the little hat. If you make them available to the crew, you can see how long the supply will last and how morale is affected as a result. High morale enables you to carry out longer raiding expeditions before you have to divide the booty again. Yes, you have to share your stuff with the crew. So, the check means the crew can use it, and the blue means they actually are consuming it, which to increase their morale. So why do you give them fruit and tobacco then? Because it doesn't actually do anything for them, does it? Actually, it does. If you look in the center here, letting them have tobacco increases their morale for the day, so that's a good thing to do, I guess. Needs a Twitch integrator to name crew members after Twitch chatters, or can you rename your crew yourself? There's no crew to name. There are captains to name, but the crew themselves you can't name, unfortunately. That'd be kind of cool, but you can name the you're going to be picking up more captains like we'll be doing here shortly, but you can't name the crew, which would be nice. But can you name the ships? I think you can name the ships. /key, welcome to the stream and thank you for the follow. So that's our current ship. There's our current captain. You can pick up abilities eventually. personal log, what's going on. Check out the status of captain ships, blah blah stuff. So there's that. And then the town itself actually has stuff. We've got an overview. There's a governor to talk to.
The first man in town lives here. If you want to keep on the right side of a nation, then those are the boots you'll have to lick. Here's also where you always find out what your current standing with the nation is.
Okay, the more missions you complete for the governor, the higher your standing rises the nation's esteem. Higher standing unlocks better gear at their harbor masters. On the other hand, a bad reputation can lead to disadvantages like increased prices or even a bounty on your head. So, typical stuff there, I would say. But anyway, not gonna worry about that. Look.
That smell. It brings back memories, don't it, Captain? You see that guy back there? He looks like he'd make a good captain. Just what we need. Break the ice. Maybe he's willing to join forces.
Okay, so this guy in the tavern, you always find a few jobs or capable men and women to accompany you on your adventures. Talk to that fellow over there. So, Irish Coffee is his name, apparently. Will he be able to... Oh, sorry, no. Seamus Walsh is his name. In the furnace corner of the tavern, there's a person lying on a table, empty beer mugs, playing cards, and leftover food bear witness to a long night. Upon closer inspection, it turns out that the stranger is not sleeping, but mumbling something to himself, barely conscious. So, only criticism of the game so far, text is a little too small. I would like to be able to make it a little bigger, but it is not an option, so... All these young people making video games don't really respect us older people that don't like to, you know, put our faces up against a friggin' screen. Mental Case, welcome to the stream. I mean, there hasn't been a sailing sim for years, and now there's 2 out now. It's the way it works. Buy him a beer. With bloodshot eyes, he spawns the beer and takes a few hearty swigs. A minute later, he seems like a new man. Forgive me, Captain Seamus Walsh. Well, at least in theory, that is. Unfortunately, I lost my ship a week ago, and a dare around Turk's Islands. Don't worry about that. I'll get you a ship. Welcome aboard. Right, drawing yourself a self-pity. If you want to, I'm leaving. No.
Fantastic.
Extra ships.
Your silver tongue always does the trick. Let's test his skill right away. We'll grab us another trade convoy.
Time again by choosing cast off. So, tavern stuff. Crew. So currently our crew is 50 or 50. Days let's say is 3. Capture gold. Margaret's bounty. So you can buy around. You do this to recruit crew. Use this to recruit more crew stuff. And we divide booty. We don't need to do that yet. So out of the tavern we go.
Here at the market, we can sell everything we've captured. The market is also the easiest possibility to obtain provisions. I've never understood why any convoy wouldn't have a load of rum aboard. It would make so many things simpler.
I mean that grog. Anyway, provisions. Click this number and you automatically buy stuff. Oh, it sells stuff. That's what it sells. That's what it does. That's right. Forgot what it actually did. But it sells stuff, and then you have grain, grog, fruits, tobacco, and cacao to keep the crew happy. So that's all set.
Take a good look around. It's likely we'll have to head here often. Everything to do with the ship can be found at the harbor master. He repairs the ships, sells upgrades, and sometimes one or another ornament too.
Yes, there's definitely trading in this game. It's a thing. At the Harbor Master, you can repair and upgrade your ship's stuff. Most towns offer basic Harbor Master services. You can check the Harbor Master map mode for the locations of the good stuff. You can access the overview map via the compass button on the mini-map while you are traveling. So this is what our ship currently is loaded out with up on the right. You can sort of see that, right? Not really missing anything over here on the right. Although I'm considering maybe the left side might be better. But then we missed stuff during combat there, I think. Yeah, anyway, maintenance. I'm not sure what the maintenance is supposed to do. Oh, putting color on the ship. See the little line right there? It's got to be red. If you don't know why, I don't know what to tell you. Cannon Caster 1. What's this? Oh, you can swap out the cannons. Or, yes? No? Support slots are full. We have no support slots, so we can't buy this stuff. Cannon Caster 2. We don't rank high enough with England to do that. Port Deck 1. Oh, so you can change out the guns. Definitely, yes, red makes it faster. Not faster, faster. So we currently have 9-pounders, right? Standard cannon port deck. Are they 8 or 9s? They look like 8s. Gnome range 5, damage is 4 to 7. That's not matching there, is there? Is it that one? Maybe it isn't that one. I think it's an 8-pounder. 9-pounders don't look right. You can put some really big guns on this. The long 9, I'm guessing the range. Look at the range. 7 range. These don't, they don't really tell you anything here. It's the best range accuracy at long range and deals moderate damage. Light cannon with good range and low reload speed. Very light cannons with good range. Oh, there's a shorter range at 3. So yeah, these must be 9-pounders because when we were out in combat, the range was only 3. Light cannons with good range. But damage is 2 to 11. These are 8 to, these are way better. Oh, but those are closer range. Looking at the hit probability graph there in the middle, slightly to the left. Little white marks there, so it's better, you know, as you get close range, it's a little bit longer. 12s though. We got the money? We got the money for this. $5 to 9 damage as opposed to 2 to 11. So better average damage. We'll try these out. Okay, so that's port deck 1. Starboard deck. So you can put different cannons on this if you want. So what's this doing here? Not sure what this is here for. Huh. And Cannon Caster, we can't do anything with this because we don't have the support slot, right? The cannons are mounted on a railing. They are used too small to cause notable damage to ships, but are excellent suited for fighting enemy seamen. Reduces the probability of ships succeeding in boarding maneuver against the ship by minus 10%. Like mortar. Can we put that on? I guess we can. It's a defensive thing. Shoot projectiles at an enemy across long ranges in the high arc. Not as devastating as full broadside of cannons, but the suppressive fire can make the difference. Enemies can be attacked over a long distance. The mortar causes 5 to 9 damage. But that one doesn't fit. So this one's supposed to go into a support slot, but this one is just defensive. For $6 grand. We'll hold off on that for now. Okay. So All set. Okay, so search for the intercept easy prey. Dock, cast off. Ta-da! Oh, and I guess overview, Governor Tavern, our fleet. So now we have 2 ships. We have 2 brigs. Oh, that one we didn't upgrade, but that's okay. It'll be fine. He can be our up close and personal one. This is a little bit more mid-range. Still don't know why this is here. As you can see, you have more spots for ships as you level up. And there's different types of ships, of course. Okay, so...
Wind. I was supposed to talk about wind. Hold on, I know I...
Oops.
Yes. When you sail before the wind, you're much, much faster. Okay. Guess anyone could figure that one out.
Top arrow that shows the direction of the wind currently. Yeah, it's going that guy. This is the guy we're looking for. See relative power 222 to 576 because, you know, we got better ships. Or more ships. Is the Epic exclusive? And if so, do you know for how long? As far as I know, it's an exclusive, but I have no idea for how long. I was not privy to that information. Okay, so easy pickings for us, if you ask me. There's our situation bar, I guess. So we definitely have the advantage. We will start the battle.
With a second skipper, we can lead not 1, but 2 ships into battle. That ought to be easy pickings.
You would think. Okay, so this is the guy we're going after. He's already pretty beat up. We won't go so fast this time. So our new ship is going first. Got the longer range, or should. Yeah, look at the range of his guns compared. We're going to try to hit him from the same side if possible. Kill him in 1 turn, probably. See how brave he isn't. Ah, he's stupid. It's a little tiny boat. Size of their crew. They've got 15 crew. Okay, and then we get to shoot our cannons. Iron balls, or yeah, we'll kill him. So he's almost sunk. Do you know how much of wind affects speed? Not really. I haven't really played around with it too much. Like on the map, sometimes when you're moving, you see like the little wind stuff.
Hurricanes are we good? Ha ha! If it keeps going like this, we'll need larger treasure chests soon.
So in this case, look, I picked up some wood, some sauerkraut, hemp, dried fish, coffee, and some tools.
Let's get down to business. The cutthroats on our crew won't take it on the chin forever. At some point, they'll want to see a few gold coins too. Which means we'll have to divide the booty soon. Now we're back where we started again. And I thought it was just the rum that's making everything spin. Then we'll give the crew what they deserve. Drum up the folks and let's split up the loot. Sail back into town and we'll clear it up over a mighty swig at the tavern.
And App Dev Dad, thank you for the follow and welcome to the stream. Okay, so we're going back to Barbados. And, oh, I forgot I didn't even notice the stupid boss fight that happened. But anyway, let's get the boss fight bingo up and running before I forget. There it is. Okay, so boss fight bingo. If you would like to play, all you need to do is move your cursor over to the right hand side of the video screen. About halfway down you'll see 3 buttons. One of them is labeled Stream Bingo. Click on that, join the game. As boss fights happen here in chat, they will determine the numbers called for the bingo card. Keep track of that, and good luck. And the first one we have, thanks to Hurricane and Blue Cruels, is a spider with a Gauss rifle, which is number 17. Number 17 on your bingo card, and because I won the fight, that's a free vote. So go to your bingo card again, click a number you need to get closer to bingo, which should be pretty much almost all of them. Crack the booty in half and share it amongst the crew. Well, it's funny that you say that. Oh, it's really not. You're supposed to go to the tavern, I think, right? Oh, look, we got 100 crew. Okay, so divide the booty. So, hi, Captain. We have already accomplished a lot, and now, as tradition demands, it is time to split the booty and prepare to vote for a new captain. In your 3 days at sea, you and your crew managed to raid 2 convoys, capture 0 ships, plunder 95 barrels of wares, and obtain 13,835 gold. Divide the plunder, because that's what we're here for.
You're the captain, so you can also specify how much of the booty you want to share. The more the crew receives, the better they'll find it, of course. But a bit of advice from me. Don't give them too much. They'll get used to it. And next time, they'll expect just as much.
Okay, here as you can see, as many of your promises were fulfilled during your last raid as a captain. You decide how much of the booty will be handed out to the crew. Being generous will increase the approval rating increase their approval during the upcoming captain election. But you don't want to become rich. So this is all the stuff. So sink ships, win sea battles, accumulate booty. That's what we were supposed to do. So now we get to determine the actual cut here at the top. And down here right now, currently if we give them nothing, the crew is not happy. We'll have to make many promises for the next raid to be re-elected as a captain. Now here at the top, of the 13 grand, we can say how much are we giving them. And as you see at the bottom, the numbers are changing. Typically, you're right around, apparently, it's not 50%. So anyway, at 51%, the crew is happy. You can make fewer promises for the next raid and still get re-elected as captain. Basically, you're bribing them, right? So, we're giving 41% of the loot to the crew. Stuff. And the actual up percentages too, here you can see. The crew thinks you are a master of piracy, the sea is your kingdom, and every ship is fat booty. Didn't think you'd outdo yourself again. Tricorn off. That's Tricorn's a hat, of course. So anyway, we'll give them that much money. Keep them happy. Okay, you and your captains gain experience. 0 from quests, but 500 from sea battles, 132 from approval. You have an approval of 50% or higher, that's good. This way you have to make fewer promises. You can go back to revise your decision.
With time, you and the captains are becoming more and more experienced. When you've amassed enough experience, you ought to split up the loot and invest the experience you've gained in new skills.
No, actually it is a bribe, because you're basically bribing them to elect you captain again. That's really what it is. It really is a bribe. When your captain has accumulated enough experience, blah, you get points. So, in this case, we have 2 points to spend. Stuff. Look at all the stuff you can choose from. These are abilities you can choose. Bloodthirst. Sounds good. Only a madman sails a ship directly into the opponent, merely to board their ship right away. A ramming in which the target is boarded. The rammed ship sustains an additional 2 to 44 damage. Cost is 2 action points. Duration is 0 rounds. Cooldown is 6. It's called electoral incentives. Yeah, we call those bribes. There's stakeholders in your CEO? No. That's not how that works either. Because I'm pretty sure you can't make a CEO walk the plank, literally. I guess, what kind of captain do we want Gimpy to be? Bloodthirsty? We're gonna be boarding ships, let's not kid ourselves. Okay, so ability 2. Oh, we got Overwatch. Choose port or starboard. The first opponent that comes into range 2 is shot at. Improvisation talent. With enough driftwood and a little spit, and blah. Allies in range 2 heal 10. Oh, that's a heal. Be violent, aggressive, kill and loot all the booty. That's what I'm looking for. Kirby and drift. Ship immediately. Excuse a turn up to 1 right where it is. Precise instructions. All of you taking courses. Operate a cannon. Increases hit probability of allies in range 1 by 15%. It's pretty close. Heads down. Ship sustains 25% less damage due to bombardment as long as the effect lasts. Duration is 1 round. Marking ammo. Opponents hit by the salvo sustain the status marked. I don't know what that means. Huge chain shot. Lead storm. Fire salvo or grape shot that causes doubled crew damage. Armor piercer, lucky shot. Where's the boarding stuff? Ah, melee. Trick is to move so close that you can barely still miss. Shooting at range 1 to 2 is improved. Hit probability is increased by 10%. Not quite what I was looking for. Veteran stuff. Crew is more valuable. Crew for boarding strength is buffed by 10%. So that'd be a good thing to do. Mr. Firefighter. Oh, look, apparently ships can burn. Boarding expert. Boarding is also a fine art that can be mastered. It's a passive effect. During boarding combat, the ship deals 10% more damage to the opponent's seamen. Let's do that. And then we'll next time we level up. Fine.
So, Captain, you probably thought you were done with divvying up the gold and could sail on now. Sadly, no. We still have to draw up articles of capture for our next cruise. We pirates just love our articles and codes. It's quite simple, too. You make a couple of wild promises to the crew, and the boys elect you captain again. But watch out. If you don't keep your pledges, they'll hold it against you.
Okay, the articles of capture are what you want to achieve in your next raid. Promise enough to get re-elected by your crew and to keep your pirate captain companions happy, or don't. But keep in mind that failed promises will upset your crew. Vacant slots reduce the morale as well. So, articles of capture. So, 16% is good. I'm guessing we have to hire a new captain for this one, but we only have room for 2 ships, so that's not going to be a thing right now. Ducats after sea battle. What's this mean? 2,700 ducats are earned in merely 1 sea battle. Yeah, we can do that. Sink 5 ships. Sure. Divide loot. When dividing the loot, the crew receives at least 35,000. Oh, that's a lot. Win sea battles. Victories achieved in 3 sea battles. We can pull that off, I think. So 63%. The crew will re-elect you as captain if you fulfill all this stuff. Codes. Not so much codes as a set of guidelines, yes. Welcome back, Meerkat, by the way. Blood for the blood god. I think it's seawater for the seawater god, but whatever. crew's approval is 63%. So this is all we have to do for now. Oh look, plunder towns. So this is a thing we'll be able to do eventually, is plundering towns. This will be good. Good job, Captain. This way we stay right on course. Every approval above the threshold will motivate our crew even more. With increased morale, I think that's supposed to be morale, our raiding expedition will be even more effective. Our cast off.
Perfect. Well, then put your signature here, here, and here. Do you want to keep a copy for your files? Good. Things can move on now.
Okay.
Well, if you're truly serious about the Spanish treasure fleet, then we ought to visit an old acquaintance of mine. Back then, he was mate on a Spanish ship that freighted gold and silver to Europe. He's an old geezer now.
Hey, bag of water.
But he might have a
Stretch
few
your
bits
legs.
of useful information.
You have been sitting in one spot for far
That
too
is,
long.
if your mug suits him.
Okay, we have a task. Let's see. Captains. He did not level up. Okay, so I was looking for. Did we go to the... I don't think we went to the market yet, did we? No, we did not. So, provisions.
I can't say I'm eager to part with all the stuff, but ducats are ducats, and I only part with them in special cases.
Boss fight. How do we get bigger ships?
Is this another
Don't
one
know
of
yet.
those fights for that boss fight bingo game? You people take way too much pleasure in beating up poor little kittens and helpless squirrels.
Okay, so we don't have anything else that's really helping. They're plus 30. Change for the better. Change for the better per day plus 30. Change for the worse per day minus 2. So we're good there. I think we're good. Okay. Okay, so next thing. Talk to informant in Port Royal. Oh. Where's Port Royal? Martinique, Grenada, Port of Spain. You switch between the map modes and the arrows with the arrow buttons on the top right. The Harbor Master mode shows you where you can find special upgrades, blah blah blah. Okay, so quest target way over there. And you want to head north that way. Should be center of the map, but it's a long way away. Now we get to loot and plunder on the way there, because it's a pretty far trip. We have to get away around this island, then we'll start headed... Actually, where are we? Yeah, we need to start heading to the west. Sorry, east. No, west. It's west. When's the plank walking competition start? Sometime soon. Sometime soon. Oh, actually, our quest marker is actually on the compass up there, it looks like. Yep. Now the town, Martinique, is over there. So where's our... $539 versus $576. Hey. Probably could have taken them. Yeah, I guess we'll skirt the islands. Going across the Caribbean is not a smart move. More likely to run into ships along the coastlines, I would think. You're now located in territory of East Santo Domingo. Something went by too fast. See no ships here. You know what? I forgot. Captains. I hate. Who loves winning battles. So it doesn't look like we can name them. Fun fact, before the English conquered the island, they now call Port Royal. It was in Spanish hands and called Tortuga. Wait, no, I think it makes up the islands, port towns there, I think. Oh, they might be a little too strong for us at 1700. Just a guess. So again, headed over to... Apparently there's... we ran into land there, but got a little too close. San Juan. There's no ships here to plunder. With all these strong no. You're not strong. Okay, so no problem. Start battle or intimidate them to give them stuff. No, we want to shoot them.
Whet the sabers and load the cannons.
There he is. He's in good shape. He's got decent guns on that thing, I think. We don't care, but... So I think the skull means that's where you go to ram other ships. Maybe? Oh no, it's collision risk. Ships can't drop anchor under full sail and stop as you want. There's a collision risk if you next turn you end your move here on that field. There you go. And as far as wind goes... so the wind is blowing in from... It doesn't rotate with this, so I'm guessing it's coming in from that side all the time. Can we check what he has? Yeah, you hover over it and that's about it. It doesn't say what it is. I mean, it's a little guy. It's not a big ship. I mean, you can just tell by looking at it. It only has... Well, it's got 40 crew, though. But no, it doesn't say what it is. If I click on it, nothing. Right click, nothing. The mouse button doesn't do anything either. So we will move together. There we go. Yeah, the only way to...
Then, of all of you place your bets, the fun can begin.
Now the question, can we switch ships? Is there a way to switch over to the ship? Gameplay. Nope. So, there's no buttons or anything. Oh, hotkeys. Camera left, rotate camera. Da-da. Ship starboard, ship port side. Oh, that's just driving. Game speed, quest log, fleet, stuff. So there's no way to... Because what if I want to move the other ship first? There doesn't seem to be a way to do that. That's okay. Oh, look, you can run into islands. Oh, so that's... So it actually shows you what they're, how far they can move. Okay, that works. He's gonna get the first shot off, but...
Hello everyone.
I can hardly
My
wait.
name is Veronica and welcome to Gimpy's Twitch channel. If you are enjoying what you are watching, please click the follow button in the lower right corner of the video screen. That way you will be notified by Twitch when Gimpy goes live. You can also find Gimpy on YouTube where he posts previous episodes and highlights of the stream. Just scroll down under the video screen and click the YouTube button in the About section. Then click the subscribe button to follow. That's it. Thanks.
I'm waiting for Veronica to stop talking. Be warned, boarding is a high-risk maneuver. While you can capture entire ships, you can lose your own just as well. Select an enemy ship and confirm to start your boarding attempt. You may also adjust the position from which your ship tries to initiate boarding by selecting one of the neighboring fields. Check the display success percentage. If you fail, you can try again your next turn. But boarding is also risky. During combat, your ship is immobilized. In addition, the opponent can also try to turn the tables and take over your ship. So 16% success chance on boarding. So no. Now we can go around here and shoot him in the butt. Gimpy is the better boarder anyway, and that's that ship here. So just cannonballs in the butt there, should be fine. Did not get through the armor. So he still has 40 crew. Enemies in range 2 must try to hit the ship with their next activity. Duration 1 round. Sure. Both its attachments for your ships and the skills of your captains open up some amazing new possibilities in sea battles. Yes, they do. So now Gimpy boarding is 2 to 16%, so boarding is not the thing to do right now. Grape before boarding is better? Maybe? No, actually it's not. There's a reason why grape shot is not a good thing to start off with, because you need to get through the armor first. Oh look, he's in range. And it tells you that actually. Grape shot. Oh, sorry, grape shot. Ineffective against armor. His armor is still up. So the grape shot isn't going to be super effective until the armor, which is the yellow lines here, which his armor's got 3 points left. So it might be working there, but I wouldn't count on it. So we're just going to keep doing this. Oops.
Please stop saying oops. You are making me look bad.
Oh, that was an oops. I didn't think he was going to kill him, but...
A history-making triumph.
Oh my, we certainly were thorough, Captain. A little left of them, but a little flotsam stuff. So that didn't go so well. Boss fight.
Another boss fight already? I think you need to change the parameters of this boss fight bingo game. These boss fights are happening much too often and the bosses may not be getting paid fairly for the amount of work they are doing.
Anyway, picked up some gunpowder, round shot, some grog, cacao, tobacco, pipes, and fruits. So that didn't quite go quite as well. Yes, we won the fight, but we wanted to do some boarding. Obviously, it didn't go well that way. Okay, we'll continue on. Again, staying close to the shoreline because it appears most of the ships seem to stick to the shorelines. And we're heading the wrong way. Actually want to go that way. How's that for a turn? We got the mid-speed super turn bonus going, I guess. Anyway, headed over to Port Royal, which is right there. It's actually showing up on the compass at the top of the window where the little 1 is. Could point at it more like that way, but we're good. Santo Domingo. Needs more boats. That's what, Netherlands flag? What was it? You're now looking at territory West Cement, whatever, West Santiago Domingo. So, where's the town that's supposed to be here? Oh, they're on. Oh, that's kind of cool. Look, pirates. How badly do you want to live? One ship with a 531 strength. That might not be good. Hey, Dimensions, welcome back. Yes, they're singing. Okay, since we're close enough to where we're supposed to go, let's keep on going. One ship with that much strength to it would be, I think, a little scary, possibly. Probably. Anyway, going to talk to an informant. Arf, arf.
If you've seen one, you've seen them all. As long as the rum's tasty, no problem. Ha! I haven't been in this dump for a long time. If I'm not mistaken, we'll find my acquaintance in the tavern, or close nearby.
Didn't we get stuff? Yeah, okay. So we did make a lot of money off of that.
I can't say I'm eager to part with all the stuff, but ducats are ducats, and I only part with them in special cases.
Let's see. So, Harbor Master, do we need to do any repairs? No maintenance. Okay. So you can put a swivel gun on this. They're not that expensive at $6 grand. And reduce the probability of ships succeeding in a boarding maneuver against the ship by minus 10%. Let's not worry about that right now. See if we can upgrade this ship too if we want, though. And he's using the little 9-pounders. Might even be the 8s. I think they're the 8s. No, we're not, because that range on those is 5. These are only 3. So he's using those. The long 9s get better range. Better damage too. So we're giving up some close range stuff by switching to those. Although we could go to the 12s. They don't hit as hard though. How come they don't hit as hard? Light cannons with good range. Or we could switch him to the long range stuff. What do we have on this one? Oh, these are the 12 pounders on our flagship. This one. Yeah, put the 9s on there. The long 9s. So apparently that takes up a slot. That's okay. Now I wonder if we can name these ships. I don't think we can. I mean, Gimpy's got the 12 pounders. Range of 5, damage 5 to 9. The 24 pounders, but then we're going to be spending a lot of money too, maybe. Oh, we're up to 6.
Good work. Now we can hunt even bigger fish.
Worry about upgrading cannons later.
Oops. Is that all you can say?
Yep.
That was really poorly done.
I agree. Okay, so actual fleet. So all the ships. So there's no way to really ship a Seamus Waltz, so there's no way to change the ship's name, it looks like. Too bad. Okay, captains. I want to change his name, but it doesn't look like that's a thing. He loves when he battles, having grog on board, new pirate captains in the fleet well. Carrying out missions for England, forcing captains to walk the plank, not having grog on board. Is it out or is it still in early? This game, as far as I know, it's been released. This is, as far as I know, it is not in early access. I don't think it is. I'm pretty sure it isn't. Anyway, going through the tavern.
Now you already know the ins and outs of the tavern. Besides our regular drinking binges, you can also buy around here in order to hire new seamen. In addition, you'll often find people with deep pockets here who have one or another job for us.
Okay, this tavern is one of the most important places in town. We have Fred here, you want to split your loot. Okay, we're going to do that. So we're full crew over on the right hand side there. Yeah, it's nothing really there. Okay, so pirates. So controlled by pirates. If you're not a pirate, that would be a problem. There's our informant. Let's talk to him. You can't even enjoy your breakfast rum in peace these days. Who are you and what do you want? I'm Gimpy, captain of Veronica, and I was told you might have some information on the Spanish treasure fleet. Alright, Gimpy, captain of Veronica, get lost. Hold on, why the haste? There might be something in it for you. Oh, so that's how it goes. I'm all ears. My first mate told me you sailed with the Spanish treasure fleet. Darn, our rum is already empty. Of course I don't say no, but what is this about? Why are you here? Spanish treasure fleet? Maybe, maybe not. I don't like your nose, and and why should I trust you? I never heard of you. You might as well be a lackey or the Spanish crown. Alright, you stubborn ass, I will return, and then you'll have, when you've heard of me,
Well,
blah blah.
for once, that didn't go so well. But he's right. Not a soul knows us. We should introduce ourselves to the local merchant captains. That'll please the crew, too. The men are happy about every extra ducat in the cash box.
So we got experience and some gold. Okay. So, more captains. Hitchhiking is her name. Burning tides. Outsmarting rivals. So what is this? Mary Reed is not exactly known for her ordinariness. You approach the table where Reed is sipping rum with her crew. As she sees you, her expression thick darkens. And who do you want to be? It looks like some kicked dogs. Have you accomplished anything to be known for? I don't know. Looted 10 French convoys? No? Then off you go, and don't you dare come back here until you've spanked some wigs. You better go. This is not the last time you've heard of me. So apparently we need to get our reps up. Good rumors. Let's see what the rumors are. You approach the bar and an innkeeper nods at you. So what are you people saying? It said that in Isabella there's a great demand for hemp. You could surely make a good deal there. Oh. Good rumors. What are people saying? It said that in Port of Spain, there's a great demand for rum. You could surely make a good deal there. Oh, stuff to write down that I can't remember. You need to hire a good publicist, if I understand that correctly. Or you need to be a better pirate. Wow, so I already got the ducats, so that's good. Sink more ships. No more sea battles. We're 1 of 3, 1 of 5. A friend in need. Go to any tavern and talk to Seamus Walsh. I thought we did that already. Isn't he... Captain, I have a request. A good friend of mine is in an English prison. Let's free him. He'd do the same for me. And how can we possibly do that? Don't worry about that. Only high-ranked English captains know these prisons. So we just need to squeeze the information out of one of them. Sounds doable. Let's go. So there we go. New task. Some more missions. So I gotta go find that one. Oh, raid 3 convoys from England and loot their cargo. And the rumors. Oh, at least they keep this here. So we need rum and hemp, and don't sell it until we get to those places. And campaign. Informant. We need to get a rep up. Oh. So we have to do 3 convoys against Spain, too. Okay. Marijuana and rum. Well, technically, no. Hemp and marijuana are not quite the same thing. They're related, but they're not the same thing. Okay, so this is the Netherlands. Get away from town a little bit. We'll follow them. Oh, you're Spain, aren't you? Too close to town? Let's find out.
We really are.
Start battle, intimidate. No, we're battling.
Earn your share. We're off.
Sarge, welcome back. We just did set up the flag. That's what happened there. Basically, you walk around with the flag down until you get really close to somebody, then you raise the flag and you kill them. That way they don't know who you are. It works better that way. Oh, look, he's over there. Or she. That's a he. Okay, so this ship is the one with the long 9, so he doesn't have to get super close. He's got a better range. So, the wind. I think these little wind icon or hexes represent how far you'll move using the wind. So you get a little bit extra movement. Is that a good thing or a bad thing? Don't know. Let's find out. Bamboozle them? Sure. Yes, I'm trying to do a boarding. Yes, Clark Kent and his glances. I'm not Superman. I'm not Superman. Bam, I'm Superman. That's how it works. And then he punches you in the face. He's going the wrong way. The Ugly Dwarf, welcome to the stream. Happy Tuesday.
Men, have all of you placed your bets? The fun can begin.
How far we can move. See, we're using that's see how the wind is like letting us move a little bit farther. I think that's how it's supposed to work. Okay, this time we're going to use the chain shot. Take shots at the sails. Currently, the sails are 0 damage taken. Now the sails are at 14% damage. Gimpy. Go that way. Okay, same deal. Try to take out the sails so we can, hopefully get a boarding shot on, or boarding action going. So another 14% damage. How's that going to affect them? I really don't know. Okay, so Gimpy.
It's that time again. Drink some water to keep that brain moist.
Oh, because we're traveling so fast. That'll work. U-turn. And keep the chain shot going. I did not see any hits there.
Full speed ahead!
Okay, boarding. 2 to 51% chance to board. Sure, why not? I guess it doesn't really matter. 30% from there. 2, 10, 51 from there. Let's go there. Boarding maneuver failed.
Men, we have to see what we're shooting at.
So that didn't work so well. Okay, so you can also use different ammo types that we've been doing. Stuff. Or chain shot. Hopefully it doesn't hit our Gimpy ship. Oh. Okay, so sails are at 57%. Board this time. Nope, not likely to happen. You just do this stuff. So our left side, just there. Go here, that's still our left side. Oh. That's slightly better range. Again, we want the more filled in hexes. And again, chain shot on the sails. There we go. So sails at 71% damage.
Back into action! I just made myself comfortable.
So, oh, he can't fire his left side? Yeah, so his left side cannons haven't recycled yet. So I have to go right side, which... that'll work. Okay, more chain shot. Take out those sails. 85% on the damage. shown on the model itself as far as you can see. No. Yeah, the sails were... If the model was showing damage, these sails should be pretty torn up at 85%. Disappointing. It's not a huge deal. It's not the end of the world. Can't board from there. Our left side is not ready to fire yet, so swing back around this way. They're maneuverable? Well, it's turn-based. That's the way it works. If you are in a hurry, press space. I'm not. Take out those sails. 100% damage to sails, so he technically he shouldn't be able to move anymore. He's down to 1 movement, it looks like. How goes the pirating? Hey, Crash, welcome back. So far, so good. Okay, so right side gun is still loading, so left side. No shot for us this turn. Grape him to death? I thought you wanted to see boarding. Can't have it both ways, you know. Oh, shit. Oops. Okay, maybe we'll try to grape shot him. See, he's resistance because he got, you know, armor still. Like gift for listening to Boo Pros. Grape trap aims directly against the enemy crew, but is ineffective against armor. Yes, we know that. It's not telling us what the chances are.
The boat's ours.
There we go.
So here we are, in the eye of the storm, face to face with our enemies, saber in the hand, only a few feet away from our certain doom. Here you see the balance of power. The better it looks in our favor, the greater the likelihood that your daring plans will work too. Now all you have to do is decide how we're going to proceed.
During boarding events, you can see the balance of power right there in the middle, as well as the crew and morale of each ship. If any of these three values drop too low, the ship will surrender. Check how the balance of power could change before making your choice. Okay, so currently we have 50 crew, they have 40. Morale is 100% of both ships. We can use grappling hooks and ropes to get to the other side. We will lose initiation cost is 2. I don't know. Oh, that's what our crew. It'll cost us 2 crew to do this. So we're going to lose 2 crew. You can see it says 48. Our crew go down to 48. Morale go down to 97. 42% chance of success. Conventional planks out to work best. So we lose 4 crew. Morale goes down to 98%. 87% chance of success. Camber up the rigging and attack from above. Lose 3 crew, 2 morale, 57%. We'll go to 87%. And there we go. So we did it. You barely managed to arrange the planks when your seamen charged aboard the other ship and began to slaughter the crew there. Boarding progress is plus 9%. So it'll go to decks and blah blah blah. Oh, this is, okay. Okay, so can he help with the boarding? Apparently he can. 48, 32, 16, so 48 it is. So you can actually have 2 ships boarding, it looks like. Oh, he says he failed, but it's Gimpy's turn because he's already connected to him. Maybe you can't have 2 ships boarding. Okay, the battle is that decks shift more and more towards the stern. And we're at 46 crew, he's at 34. Their morale's down to 82%, we're at 104. Use opportunity to press further down, or further ahead at the bow. 45% chance of success, lose 2 crew. There must be a plan behind this. Don't let yourselves be cornered. 90% chance of success. You've got them precisely where you want them. Redouble your efforts. We'll go 90% success. It costs us more crew, but you can hire more. Have one, because you can, Jeff. You really have high morale. The battle on the decks shift more and more towards the stern. You succeed in thwarting the enemy's endeavors. So, continue. So we lost 4 crew, but they lost 6. Now let's see if you guys can board again. So 80 from here? Sure.
Grab the sabers, pistols, and bottlenecks! No holds barred!
I'm guessing. I don't know exactly what happened there. Like a match of arm wrestling, both sides are very tense. It's going back and forth, but both arms are still at the same height. So this is still gimpy again. So he didn't actually board, I don't think, the other ship. Now you show them who's got the bigger biceps. Or is this supposed to be an arm wrestling, or it's a skirmish? Arm wrestling. With strength and effort, you managed to do away with some of the enemies, so there's only 16 left. And now we get to go again. And let's see. Well, they let the opponents pull back. That gives you a short breather. They're definitely up to something. It must be a trap. The enemy's backs farther and farther away. They seem to have lost their spirit. Learned who moves assume enough. So
Our biggest foray until now. Ha-ha! We blew those landlubbers out of their boots.
What a catch, Skipper. That distinctly improves our cash box, but now there are some things to decide. Which booty do we want to take with us, and what's supposed to happen with the boarded ship? Take over the ship. I want to inspect the boarded ships. Let's see if we can make use of one of the tubs. So this is the ship we just picked up, a schooner. Sure, we'll take it. We can sell it if we have to. Oh, it's got a hull. So it does have the 9-pounders. So there's the schooner.
Ah, what a splendid nutshell we've bagged again.
You successfully capture the ships in naval battle. You can now add them to your fleet by selecting the takeover ships option. We did that. You can add boarded ships to your fleet. Ships without a captain only increase your cargo space and are limited to a maximum of 3 per captain. To use ships in battle, you must assign them to one of your captains on the fleet screen. You can also sell captured ships to the harbor master. What a catch, Skipper. That's distinctly improved. Okay. Inspect the loot. So this is everything we're picking up. Some grain, fruit, tobacco. Lots of tobacco. A couple of pipes. Cacao. Stuff. Okay, so that worked. So there is boarding. Now, the percentages on the boarding, you know, it affects how much you lose, crew-wise, morale, that kind of stuff. More of the boarding animation. What, you mean like dueling? Dun, dun. Let's see. There's actually no repairing of the ships in this port. Oh, never mind, it's right there. That button, so everybody's repaired. So the schooner, it's got the 1 9-pounder, hull 2, increases hull points by 1 and armor by 1 per side. Where'd you get that? Can't put that on. Range of 3. Range of 7. I don't know if we're going to be keeping this thing, though. Oh, you like seeing them fight? It's okay. What am I doing here? I forget. Oh, we need to hire some crew because we're down to 85 of 120. So buy around. Next round's me. Go into the keg. So this tells you how much crew you'll get if you spend this kind of money. Only the best rum and keep it flowing. I don't want to see a souls able to stand straight up anymore. So
Looking for booty, amusement, and adventure? Then all hands on board.
we should be full. My crew's morale is good. They probably want to get paid. So no hiring them yet. Smarting rivals. You sit down with the man at the table. He sizes you up and long silence begins to speak. You look like the sort I need at the moment. Business is booming like crazy in Trinidad, but not for me. If you could do away with a few of my colleagues, I'd pay you handsomely. Sounds easy enough. A merchant wants you to eliminate some of the competitors around Trinidad. Sure, why not? I have no idea how far away that is. It's on Epic only currently. Epic Games. Person in fine clothing seems to have recognized you and moves towards you. Captain, I require a ship. Can you please take me to Port-au-Prince? I pay well. Sure, why not? And sabotage. He's down on the figure table. Who winces at first, then regains their composure again. Clears their throat. I have a job for someone like you. You'll be able to call plenty of ducats your very own, should you accept it and succeed. My favorite word. There's a rival competitor in Port-au-Prince. I want you to do whatever it takes so that you can't bother me anymore. The building church in Port-au-Prince, take or destroy everything. Sure. I'm sure it'll be totally fine. Did I miss one of the boss fights? Boss fight.
Is this another one of those fights for that boss fight bingo game? You people take way too much pleasure in beating up poor little kittens and helpless squirrels.
Dun, dun, just a second. Okay. So, market. Oh, we're not supposed to be selling some stuff. Or we don't have anything to sell anyway. I guess we do. Grog. Can't sell the grog. Oh, a lot of grain. Seems excessive. Sauerkraut. Do they actually want the sauerkraut here on the ship? They want sugar. They do want sauerkraut. It says it could be... No, they just want salted meat. That's their preferences currently. So that means we don't need to keep the sauerkraut. Or the fruits and tobacco. That's our missions, though. Let's see, that's rum. Rum and hemp is what we need to keep, so everything else. So fruits. We determined the crew doesn't want fruit, right? Shit. They want grog, grain. Oh, they do want fruits. Because it's helping the morale. Never mind. That works. Tobacco. Somebody keep track of this for me. It's fruits you want. Wood we don't care. Bread they have to sell. Sauerkraut we don't need. Tobacco pipe, don't need that either, do we? Tobacco. We'll just keep 10 of this just in case. Coffee? They don't want coffee. Cow, they don't want that either. So current price here is 169, highest price around is that, so sell that. Grog, don't sell the grog. Although we could sell. No, we don't want to sell that, I don't think. Good enough.
Honestly, earned gold looks different.
It smells different too. Anyway, Piranha with not a machine gun ammo was killed by, or was not killed by anybody. Piranha killed everybody. That's number 11 on your bingo card, number 11. Okay, let's get out of here. Oops, that's the wrong button. Cast off. Okay, so where do we want to go? I'm gonna fast travel through. Capturing pirate hideouts. Oh, so that's a thing. Fast travel is a thing. Need to get more ships, campaign stuff. So, we need Spanish convoys and this is all this stuff. Port of Spain, Trinidad.
Hey Gimpy, have you hydrated
Port of
lately?
France. No,
If not,
that.
you really should.
Okay, so where's Port-au-Prince? Oh, it's not that far away. So head a little east and a little north, and it's right back there. And try to find some ships on the way over to take advantage of. Don't run into the reef. That's Netherlands. Where's that France? That's Netherlands, right? Yes. It doesn't matter, we don't want the French. We're not picking on the French or the Dutch yet. Sometime. Soon. So why is that green? Oh, probably because it's a pirate town, therefore it's friendly to us. Or friendlier. Porpoises, dolphins, whatever. Need more ships to shoot. 904, that is not what I was looking for. Oh, they're pirates.
They want to know what's what?
Okay, so they've got 4 sloops. They've got the advantage number-wise. Trouble in sight, Captain. Someone's out to get us. The ones on the other side look like as chaotic as we do. Maybe brethren of the coast like us. We should see if we should see to it that we get away from here. That's a real whopper. Convoy dances on the waves. There won't be much booty to get from it. Oof.
Enough of playing cards. Here we go.
This is going to go badly. Sorry to disturb you, Captain. It's come to our attention that there's an individual on your barge. We're extremely sorry, but we have to relieve you of this burden. We would very much prefer to use force. We would very much prefer to use force. So it shall be. Aha, finally some action. So these guys. So it looks like they have, what, 8-pounders? 9-pounders? 8s, I think. So 40 people per or 40 crew. So now we just try to shoot them to death. Oh, they're behind us. Oh, that's not good. Lure them onto the rocks? I don't think they're that stupid. They might be, but... Pirates. Pirates are the worst, aren't they? Yeah, they're in good shape too, so... Some kind of choke point. Well, I know that, but... Definitely don't want to go that way. If you stop on the skulls, that's when bad things happen.
Full speed ahead!
This might work, maybe? Oh, we can't turn around? How come? Because we're traveling too fast, so we can't turn. We could try, yeah, this might work by splitting them up. Maybe, if we can get turned around. Again, our speed is taking us in this direction. We can't turn around yet.
Full speed ahead!
No full speed ahead yet. Yes, go that way, please. Split up. Oh, now he's going to take shots at us, though. And he hit. Okay, so they're split up. Now we just have to kill these two quick.
Come on, men! Sing so the whole world can hear us!
Let's see, this should be okay. And iron balls. So right in the nose. That could have went better. Took something out. Oh, his whole right side is gone. Good. I don't think his friends are going to be able to make it there in time. But now we have to get back around to him for right side shots. Uh-oh. So his right side armor is mostly gone. His right side armor is mostly gone, so that's on that side. again, more filled in hexes are good. So, fire. Wow. Kinda hoping I was gonna kill him. Close, there we go.
I do think we've done them a favor.
Okay, one down. So Gimpy's left side armor is toast for the most part, and his left side armor is toast too. Right side a little bit beat up. 3 to go. Well, do you want to do a boarding action against this guy? Will it be successful? So that one's 82% chance to board.
Come on! The cowards are already diving overboard!
Your turn, Gimpy. Board as well. So 42% chance, not so good. Try.
The boat's ours.
Never mind. Okay, a boom is all that announces the approaching cannonballs. Intertwined ships are hit. The cannonballs pay no mind to friend or foe. The opponents are much too shocked to be able to withstand your attack. Better than us. Wait until the fire has died down. You lose 4 crew, but 90% chance of success. Stand your attack. Let's try this one, see what it says. See how this goes. And that didn't work. You're just about to blindside them when they regain their composure and mercilessly fight back. Well, that went well. So when you have 2 ships doing this, it's not combined, is it? Doesn't look like it. Hold their teeth. So, Skipper, now that we've got the landlubbers just where we want them, the crew tensely awaits the captain's orders. Keep going. Corner them. Oh, look at our crew dying down, though. That was fairly successful. There are only a few options left for them to steal away. So far, you seem to have gotten control of the battle. I think he just shot. Yeah, he just shot friendlies there. Go high percentages. Times like. Sorry. It's precisely times like these that shape a pirate. The salty sea breeze in the hair, the saber in the hand, and a stinking landlubber right in front of them. Boarding seems like a bad idea? Maybe. Pirates are always fascinated by the promise of rum and booty. 45% chance of success. Times like these will make a pirate immortal. So use your home, and that's why you need this ship, too. And perhaps another as well. Almost have that one done. Ta-da! Success. Somewhat. You managed to demonstrate their you managed to demonstrate their own mortality to the enemy. Uh-oh. Not sure what that was supposed to show. Hey, boom is all that announces the approach to cannonballs. The intertwined ships are hit. The cannonballs are paid no mind to friend or foe, so they just boarded us. Nope, he's actually almost gone. 9% chance of success, and...
That's how it's done! Take a look at what's in the deck.
You look for cover and watch as the raining fire and splinters ravage the decks. We have the ship. You can move freely again. Now we just have to win the battle. So that was boarding thing was probably not the smart thing to do.
As such, it's no bother that we lost the ship.
Yeah, this
but
is
that
not
we
good.
lost the ship against those bollard jacks.
Yeah, this wasn't
That
smart.
hurts.
Finally!
This wasn't smart.
I almost fell asleep.
This was not good. Or did they just sink the ship we just took? Okay, that's oh, so they sunk Gimpy's ship, I think. They all look the same, so it's hard to tell who's who. Wait a minute. How do they have 3 ships up? Oh, because this is the one we... Yeah, this one's got no crew on it. So we don't want to shoot at that one anymore. And that's their right sides. Yeah, boarding was a mistake. Definitely a mistake. Lost their ship? Well, they killed Gimpy's ship is what happened.
Men, of all of you place your bets, the fun can begin.
So again, his right side, which is up against the rocks. He has armor, his right side is almost gone, so that's this side. So we can go there and shoot his right side. How accurate it'll be over the rocks, I have no idea. Not very. Only 3 damage, it's sad. So again, right side armor is toast. His right side armor is gone. So we can go all the way up there and shoot him. Or come up from behind him and shoot him in the side. Actually, our right side cannons are reloading, so we don't want to do that. We want to do this. I think that was right.
I can hardly wait.
Oh, that hurt. Let's see. Kind of stuck in here. So he's got no armor on either side. His rear armor is almost gone. His left side armor is almost gone. Right side gone. Almost gone. We're not going to win this. Unless he shoots us in the butt where we actually have armor. Well, we had armor. So his right side, and that's his left side there. Doesn't matter on this one anymore. Almost. So close. Damage cannon, starboard. 2 cannons are defective. So stowage leak. -3 movement and 1 action point. Damage cannons report 2 cannons defective. So he's got no cannons left, or at least they're not working very well.
That was my favorite ship.
Aww.
I'll miss that tub forevermore.
I think we lost. What console is this game on? Gonna guess Xbox and PlayStation, I'm guessing. I'm playing on PC, so I honestly don't know. But welcome to the stream, Heyo. Johnny. Okay, so my Neptune's Beard Captain, that sure as hell backfired. Good thing we're still just barely able to save ourselves. Guess there's nothing left for us to do now but to start all over again.
Hey Gimpy, it is time to take a break. Your next break is in 2 hours.
Return and come back. Oh, you curse you the day. Curse the day, yeah, the day you heard the name Gimpy for the first time, but that wasn't fair at all. There were a lot more of them than us. No, I'll return and come to get you all. Oh well. Timing. Hi, Captain.
Our supplies are running low. Maybe we ought to stock up a bit in the next town or help ourselves from another convoy.
Captain, things could have been calmed down a bit. No more pirate hunters in sight. Everyone is much more relaxed. I gathered this crew while you were tended to the ship. They're good people. We'll be handed blah 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 stuff. You going to keep preaching, or are you done? Now to see what happens when I'm underestimated. I miss the sea, Frederick. Off we go. Anyway.
I'll try not to beat up any of those Englishmen, but I can't promise anything.
So our fleet. We're back down to 1 fleet, or 1 ship. We lost our upgrades, of course. Yep. That's okay. You can take a ship anyway, or take a break anyway. So, be back in a few minutes. So you're surviving, you don't get a new boat. Yes, that's basically what it is, which is fine. You don't lose the character, you don't lose your progress. Crew is a little poor though. They're not so happy, so you got to get that back up. Anyway, gonna take a break, stretch my legs, get some water, that kind of thing, and then when we get back here, we will, continue on. So, thank you very much for watching. Be back shortly. Enjoy the dog video.